Hello, today we're going to plot points given an equation. For example, I have y equals 2x here. We're not given any points, we're not given any x values, we're not given any y values. That's okay. On a separate sheet of paper, we're going to create the table. In a table, there's x and y values. The x is also known as the input. We make the input. So for the points I want to use, the x values, I'm going to use -1, 0, 1, and 2. The y values will come from taking our input, which is x, plugging in the number of the equation, and y will be our output after we do the arithmetic. So for when x equals -1, it'll be y equals 2 times -1. 2 times -1 is -2, so y equals -2. For x equals 0, it'll be y equals 2 times 0. If you notice, instead of x, I put what x equals. In this case, -1. Instead of x, I put in 0. 2 times 0 is 0, so y is 0. For x is equal to 1, it'll be y equals 2 times 1. 2 times 1 is 2, so y will equal 2 when x is 1. When x is equal to 2, y will equal 2 times 2, or y is equal to 4. So when x is 2, y will be 4. After we have our table, we're now going to plot our points. -1, -2 is a point. 0, 0 is a point. 1, 2 is a point. And 2, 4 is a point. For -1, -2, I'll go left for the x value, and then down -2 for the y value. And again, this is -1, -2. Next point is 0, 0, which is the origin. Next point is 1, 2, so I go right 1, up 2. And that's 1, 2. And the next point is 2, 4, so right 1, 2, up 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, we're going to plot points for y equals 1/2 x plus 2. So again, on a separate sheet of paper, I'm going to write the equation y equals 1/2 x plus 2. And then again, in order to make a table, there's x and y values. The x values are the input, and we make up the input. I'm going to use even numbers this time, -2, 0, 2, and 4. The reason why I'm using even numbers is because I see 1/2. Half of an odd number is a decimal, and I'm trying to avoid decimals. So, when x equals -2, y will equal 1/2 times -2 plus 2. 1/2 of -2 is -1. -1 plus 2 is +1. So y will equal +1. When x is 0, y will equal 1/2 times 0 plus 2. 1/2 times 0 is 0. Plus 2 is 2. So y will equal 2. When x is equal to 2, y will equal 1/2 times 2 plus 2. 1/2 of 2 is 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. So y will equal 3. When x is equal to 4, y will equal 1/2 of 4 plus 2. 1/2 of 4 is 2 plus 2. Y is 4. Now that we have our table, we can plot our points. Remember, we have -2, 1, 0, 2, 2, 3, and 4, 4 as our points. -2, 1, I go left -2 for the x value, up 1 for the y value. That's -2, 1. 0, 2. It's right here. That's also known as a y-intercept. My next point is 2, 3, so right 2, up 1, 2, 3. And that's 2, 3. My next point is 4, 4, so right 1, 2, 3, 4, up 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4, 4. If you want, you can connect all the dots on your line to create a line.